Alright, what's going on, boys and girls? We're here with another top 5 video. In this one we are going to be looking at the top 5 video games for Linux. Now do note that this is all personal preference and choice, so I'm not going to be looking at AAA games. I'm going to be looking at some more of the independent stuff. I mean, we got 3,000 games. There's a lot to find through there, so let's highlight some of the other ones besides those AAA games, shall we? Alright, so for number 5, we have Shadow Wario. This game is exactly what Duke Nukem Forever should have been. Bad pun jokes, bad jokes all around, Wang jokes when your character's name is Lo Wang. This is about as stereotypical a 90s game as you can get, but the gameplay is what makes this story. And just the outright humor. If you're from the 90s, you will appreciate this to no end. So next up we have something a little bit different. This game is called Valley. This is a atmospheric first-person adventure game. There are not a whole lot of these. If you have played the game Cradle, it is something like that, but this is something closer to akin to a mix of Cradle and probably Infinity Runner. So it's got an interesting take and interesting vibe, but it's definitely a game to check out. Now, yes, I said no AAA type games, but this game is not really AAA, and it didn't get a lot of love when it first came out, which is unfortunate because this game is awesome and I love it. And for number 3, we have Tyrant. This is a game where essentially evil is won, and you serve that evil, but you're trying to make the best of a worst case scenario. So everything you do is still bad, but it's on a level of how bad are you going to be. For number 2, we actually have a series. This is Shadowrun, Dragonfall, and Shadowrun Hong Kong. I just love the concept of being able to play an elf or an orc with a shotgun, essentially. There's so many different things that you can do with that premise. I love it. I love the fantasy meets modern, and there are just not enough games like it. And finally, for number 1, we have probably my favorite game that I have played repeatedly, and this one is called Dex. This is a 2D side-scrolling open world RPG. There's not many of these, and it is this take on like cyberpunk, but meets Blade Runner, it is just such a fun game. I would recommend playing this over and over and over and over again to no end. This is easily my favorite game. This is one of the most different type of games that you will find on any platform, and it is one that should be enjoyed. Support the devs of these games, guys, because more unique games are what we need. We don't need more of the same FPSs or Call of Duties or Battlefield 1s or etc., where you basically just go around shooting people in the face all the time. Different stuff is good to have. We just don't have enough of it. So that's my top 5 for my favorite video games, and the top 5 games that I view that are available currently on Linux. What are your top 5? You guys know what to do. Rate up, subscribe. Peace.